This is Keenan from BlackOvis.com here with Travis from Peak Refuel. I think he's going to go over some of the things that make Peak Refuel different and kind of where they came from and what has to do with their meals.
Yeah, thanks, Keenan. Peak Refuel is a new company. We launched this year in April, and we launched with 4 entrees and 2 breakfast meals. And before we launched, we did about 2 years of market research. We asked the industry, okay, what's working and what's missing?
Right.
And the feedback was protein content.
Yeah.
We need more protein in these meals. We want better protein content, and we want meals that are more filling, and obviously meals that taste better. So we used that feedback and set up parameters within our company when we launched Peak Refuel. And those parameters were, okay, all of our meals that contain meat, they're going to be 100% real meat. No meat fillers, no TVP, soy-based ingredients. The meat you get is high quality, USDA inspected, 100% real meat. There's nothing fake about it. The other parameter was all the entrees we launched, the meals with meat in it, at least 20 grams of protein or more per serving. So not only are you getting real meat, but you're getting a lot of it, and that was some of the feedback we received. One of the other parameters we used when we launched Peak Refuel was high quality, non-GMO ingredients. So a good meal always starts with high quality ingredients, and knowing that, we spent several months sourcing out the best ingredients for these meals. And obviously the last parameter was, it's got to taste good, because if you have all this in there, it doesn't matter unless it's a good tasting meal.
Right.
So that's what we had set up. Those are the parameters we used when we set out to create Peak Refuel. And when we launched with the 4 entrees and the 2 breakfast meals, the feedback has been very positive, that we have hit those, that they are great tasting meals. Because they don't have the filler ingredients that you might see in other backpacking meals, they do require less water to prepare. Most of the meals will require with only 10.5 ounces of water versus 16.
Yeah.
And that's because there are no filler ingredients in the meat, and it will prepare with less water. Still 10-minute prep times on the majority of the meals. The skillet will take 15 minutes because it is just loaded with food.
Yeah, it's a lot.
There's a lot of food in there, and that's something we want to provide, whether you're hiking on the trail, in the backcountry, on an elk hunt. We wanted to provide you a meal that delivered high quality taste, that delivered a high quality experience.
Yeah. Definitely. Yeah, I definitely like the water, the less water. Obviously, when you're out hunting or anything like that, you only have a limited supply of water most of the time. Either you're carrying it on your back or you have to go get more water. So the less water you can use, the better, for sure.
Yeah, and that was some of the feedback we got when we did our research. If you can make meals that require less water. I mean, another thing, we look down to the nitty-gritty details. I mean, you'll see on our packaging, they have rounded corners. One thing people mentioned is that the sharp corners was cutting holes in their fleece sleeping bags or their down jackets, that they wanted to see rounded corners on the pouches. So we try to listen to the market, listen to the industry, and let them guide us in our decision making.
Definitely.
And the great thing is we're not stopping there. Yeah. We're still getting feedback on what is working with our meals and working to make that even better, where we could improve, and also listening, okay, what's next, what meals are coming out here soon, and getting feedback from the authentic users and helping to push Peak Refuel further.
That's awesome. Yeah, you definitely got to take the feedback and work with it for sure. It makes you a better company. So Travis, what makes Peak Refuel really different from the other meals on the market? I mean, as far as what's in it nutritionally, calories, sodium, things like that. I mean, what can you tell me that makes you guys different?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, everything you see here is fully freeze-dried. They're cooked and then they're freeze-dried. And what that does is that helps to remove the moisture content without removing the nutrition and the flavor. A lot of the dehydrated meals you may have had in the past, the dehydration process puts the food under extensive heat for long periods of time. And what that does is when it removes the moisture content, a lot of the flavor and nutrition comes with it. And so that's why you'll see meals that are loaded with sodium to help replace some of that flavor that's being lost. So with a freeze-dried meal, it removes that moisture content without removing the taste and the quality and the nutrition. It doesn't compromise the nutritional value of the product. You ask what's different. I mean, we can take this skillet here and compare it to maybe with some other breakfast skillets you've had on the market, but you'll see that you're getting more protein per serving. You're getting 100% real meat, where it's very common in skillets and sausage in general to use a TVP, a soy-based meat in the product. So you're getting a lot more protein and high quality protein. You're getting less sodium, less cholesterol. There's 9 total ingredients in this meal, where you might see up to 20 in comparable meals on the market. And you're still getting, it's a 2-serving meal. It's loaded with calories, 640 calories, quick prep times, and low water, needed to a low amount of water needed to prepare the meal.
Awesome. Yeah, I mean, all those things are great. I mean, you need as much fuel as possible, right? So, I mean, the name is fitting.
For sure, and that's where the name really came from. Was it's no longer is this food for the trail. This is fuel for the trail. We want you to hike further. We want you to be able to get to that next peak, per se. I mean, that's where the name came from. Is food and meals that'll get you to where you want to be. That you're not going to stop your adventure just because you might not feel as good because of what you ate, or you didn't get the protein and nutrition you needed to keep going.
Definitely. Yeah, I mean, I guess from there, let's dive into some of the meals themselves. I know I've been sampling some of these. I've tried most of them, minus the chicken teriyaki and rice. The breakfast skillet's amazing. Like he said, it's got plenty of calories, lots of good. It's just great tasting too. A lot better than a lot of the other skillets I've tried. The strawberry granola is an awesome breakfast. No need to heat any water. You just dump the cool water in.
Yeah, that one's been real popular just for the fact that it's 1 cup cold water, stir it for 2 minutes, and it's ready to go. So whether you're at the lake, you're deep in the backcountry, you need a quick go-to snack, or even a breakfast meal. I mean, that's a go-to option for a lot of people, just for how simple it is to prepare.
Definitely. Yeah, I've been loving that one. Just the ease of, you don't want to do anything really. You're already tired and groggy.
For sure.
So the sweet pork and rice, I mean, all the meals are great tasting. My favorite's probably been the chicken Alfredo. The beef pasta marinara is also equally delicious. I mean, there's something for everybody, I think, in this line. So
yeah, we've got pasta dishes, we got the rice dishes. If you're a burrito fan, the sweet pork and rice is great. Prepare it, take 2 tortillas with you. You can make some killer sweet pork burritos on the trail. Definitely. That's a great meal if you wanted to split it with someone too. I mean, that's an easy way to do it. We have the 2 pasta dishes. The beef marinara here is loaded with calories, 990 calories, and you're still under 6.5 ounces on net weight.
That's awesome.
So it's a light meal to pack, loaded with calories, 49 grams of total protein in this one package here. And it's all 100% real meat. So you're getting a high quality meal loaded with calories, giving you that energy, giving you that fuel you need to keep going.
Definitely, yeah. No, I agree. I mean, I think it's been a lot better experience for me personally using these meals. But
that's what we were going with. We didn't want to create just another food brand out there. We wanted to create an experience, something that you could look forward to at the end of the day, regardless of the activity, that you can go back to camp knowing you have a high quality, good tasting meal waiting for you. Because as we know, food can really enhance the overall experience in the backcountry. I mean, that's why a lot of people go out and hunting is for the food, right? For that meal that they're going to prepare at home. Well, we want to provide a high quality experience for you in the backcountry on the trail. Something that you can look forward to at the end of the day.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I look forward to having one of these meals each time I come back because they're that good. So it's like eating at home, but in a tent.
That's what we're going for. Some of the other attributes about Peak Refuel is everything is made in the USA. It's all done in our facility out of Utah. We freeze dry, we package everything there. It's a USA product. Quick prep times on these meals. Everything cooks and prepares in pouch. And you can eat right from the pouch, or like we're talking about on the sweet pork and rice, you can pour it out and make you a killer burrito on the trail. But it's as convenient as possible, while providing a high quality home style meal, something you'd be familiar or used to eating at the house.
Well, Travis, I'd like to thank you for coming out and showing us what Peak Refuel is all about. If any of you guys are looking to try some of these Peak Refuel meals, we should have all of them in stock at BlackOvis.com.